Alkaline is set to release a new single, right? Priority. And we're gonna take a look at the cover art. You know what I mean? In this update, I'm looking at the cover art. I pre the cover art. I say okay, because as you guys can see, they have the emoji, the angry faced emoji, right? They have the 5-pointed star, and then there's something that looks like a but it's the globe. If you look at it, if you pay attention to it carefully, it's the globe, right? It's like the world map. And the other oval shaped thing at the end, I don't know what that is. I'm trying to figure out, But when you have like a key ring, because the single is entitled Keys, but I don't see a key. If you guys get what I'm saying, you guys get the drift? I'm seeing the angry face emoji, the star. That could mean something. From what I'm getting here, right? Looking at it from right side left, or from how you viewing it left side right. I'm looking at it from the angry emoji, right? So the angry emoji, you know what that means, right? Maybe Alkaline could hint into something that is, and I like that. I like, if this is the case, I'm just, this is all my opinion here, people, right? I like that. I like when everybody in dance seems like they want, like, they push the whole unity thing, or kumbaya, we all good, peace and, and all these things, and we know nothing to go so. Well, not on this planet, right? You have to compete. That's just the nature of things on this planet, right? So when Alkaline goes to boom and drop this cover art, I was like, okay, I see the angry, the emoji thing. I like that, because right now everything seems like it's, like I said, we need some. We need someone for forward out, especially one of the top, elite artists. Them, what I mean, for forward out and touch on certain things, certain topics, certain conversations. Because you see, when the artists they release certain songs, it actually raises topics on YouTube, on social media. So being in that angry state, I like that. That means competition, competing, and all these things. Maybe it could be a shade. I don't know. Even in the cover art, because you don't know. When I see that map there, I was like, okay, the globe, world map, world boss. I don't know. See the angry face emoji, and then we see the star, right? And then we see the globe, right? I don't know what's that oval shape thing. I'm but I don't see no keys. No, when I saw this dude, I'm like, are we gonna get another, like, one of them single, like, what was it, Keys to the City? I'm hearing a rumor album might be in the making. I don't know. I'm just saying, right? And to the way how Alkaline previewed this single that fast, right after releasing the single for the ladies, then Priority, I'm like, okay, I like this. I like this. I like, this is, what I mean? That means Hardball TV would be, giving you guys a whole heap of updates and uploads. You understand? If Alkaline decide to go full throttle and end up the year with a bang by just releasing, a few singles. And since he's on the ground in Jamaica, I've been telling y'all this, before New Rules, I said Alkaline's on the ground. This year I think it's gonna be a year to, you know what I mean? But remember when I say these things, people look at me and oh, I don't know what I'm talk about, man. Ray, this and the third, blah blah blah. But then we see when the artist goes to boom and do certain things like this, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Okay, this is what I like. I can't tell you how the song is gonna be because I claim already. I could be sitting over here telling you, hey, I think this song is gonna be one of them songs that, like I said, Keys to the City, you know what I mean? Alkaline is making a lot of bold statements, and I think we won't. It's just like when he released Boss, every Boss, nah left the game. What was the other one? What they say? Terror Dance and Mavado was the Rasta youth that got scoped out in that in that was what was it saying? Alkaline have so many singles sometimes, like I said, because right now I'm just freestyling people, trust me. Cause I think they tend to forget like this youth have so many music, so many, mixtape, two albums, two Billboard albums, I must say, and all of these things. And I'm like, boy, sometimes the tune them is too much, sometimes to remember. And that's one of the good things about building a catalog, such as the artist is Alkaline. I see them I try go around the youth thing the other day. You understand? But this whole king thing. But what I'm saying is, everybody wants to be the king, but it's like nobody wants or none of them want to be battle tested. You understand? And certain artists, we could give it to them even though, well, pause, why for that? Well, we can attribute certain, accolades and certain credit to them because we see at least they try or they put up a good fight, you know. But when we see some artists like one say like, oh, Ray, and all this thing and still getting a whole heap of beating. And yes, I'm talking about Massacre. Alright? Because we saw Massacre go to boom the other day. And, the people them feel say, well, something with him or Vibes Cartel, whatever them we see. I don't know what this thing, what is it with Devin the Doctor, a Massacre, but Devin the Doctor, boy, I tell you that you there is like a splintery mass, It's like an enigma, And we see Devin the Doctor came out shooting off a Massacre on Massacre young artist, Shane Skull run out. And, Shane Skull defended thing and Devin the Doctor responds. So, people are looking at that. And a lot of people are talking about it because why? People want to see a clash, competition, artists competing. If you say you're the best, if you say you're the GOAT, if you say, you're the king, right? Or the queen, whatever, you have to prove yourself. Well, at least I know in dancehall, you have to prove yourself. You can't just say certain things and it go unpunished. It goes, challenge. I don't know that. I don't know. Boy, I mean, I know. That's why I mean, like when artists them get to this whole kumbaya thing and, like, okay, yeah, I'm going to start doing reggae and leave it up to the younger artists them right now because of them supposed to be shooting, like I said, the Alkaline, the Massacres, the Popcorn, just to name a few, the TJs, the Tommy Lees, Skilly Bang, the Skings, are them artists there right now. But what I'm seeing is Alkaline. Seems like he's up to something right now, and I'm over here and I'm wondering, and I'm like, I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this energy, people. Now I know people gonna say, well, Hardball TV have to wait and see because, production wise and this, and I know a lot of fans want to see Alkaline or would love to see Alkaline work with certain producers or be on certain juggling. But in dancehall, the politics how it goes. So, you're probably not going to see Alkaline or hear Alkaline on certain juggling because of the producer. You know what I mean? So, you just have to wait and see, man. But it would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice to hear Alkaline on some of these rhythms, some of these juggling. But remember, say when Alkaline go on the juggling with certain rhythms, him dominate same way, So I don't even know if some of these artists really want. Well, yes, they would. Because once you're on the rhythm, and the rhythm is shot, people gonna listen to the songs them that's on the rhythm. Even though your song might not be a hit song, you might still get the listening ear because it's on that same rhythm or that same juggle. Or juggling, you know what I mean? But, yeah, boy, I don't know. Like I said, Massacre came out, made a lot of moves that I think, and I said it before, that I think is, because Massacre is supposed to be firing on all cylinders right now, but, Massacre have this thing where you just lay back and it's like playing it cool and, then you will forward out and, show about some subliminals, And Alkaline is always there to acknowledge the subliminal shades them. That's why when Alkaline this popcorn, you understand, is this Alkaline was like, yo, popcorns, come out to my style, man, you. You know what I mean? Go get to style. Everything must say everything you just a pre me dog. Alkaline said quang them, hang them, the man run out and say hang in tree. Alkaline said in with the thing name. Was that after all? Is after all we talking about this fam. If you could the family just try remember me. You see popcorn run out and say family. It's like at one point I was just teasing Alkaline or just flinging subliminals and finding hit records, and this is one of the things I keep telling people about competition. It brings out, a certain thing in the artist that, them have to prove themselves. So Massacre to me is doing the same thing. Alkaline is not bold enough to step out and call a Massacre name. Because Massacre, like I said, he's gonna play this game like, well, I have arrived now on, Ray. But then look what's going on with your camp. And the people that say Massacre, if Shane Skull, right, or if David the Doctor, rub out Shane Skull, that's a bad look on you. Especially when it comes to artists such as you, hardcore in the streets, whatever this persona. It's a bad look. That means one of your soldiers got touched, and you as the general or as the, the captain, you have to defend the thing. So why am I don't know? And this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm waiting to see what Alkaline I go forward with. Because I know that's I really want to hear. Because remember when Alkaline drop songs like Nah Left Game, like I said, boss, every boss. Them don't want no static. You see Alkaline go all the way down to the swamp. You know what I mean? In the Everglades and all of that, looking for the crooks that can't find him. You know what I mean? What was the other single? Right? We released with a cover art with a skull at the bottom of the like a river or a swamp, and then you see like a crocodile with some stuff. What was that single? Like I said, so many singles, people. Right? I try to remember that single there, because I did an update on this, and I was like, man, yeah, I could see the crocodile in that one. He was laying down under the water with his eyes closed, with like some rubbles over his head, and then you see the skull next to him. I don't know if that was Shane's skull. I don't know if that was. This is what I tell you. Them don't want no smoke or no beef or anything. Them boy, may I tell you, some people are walk wide right now. See, so I'm just here waiting, people. Like I said, I was just giving my thoughts on the cover art that Alkaline said to release the single with. I don't know if you're gonna get a visual after or with this single. I don't know. We just have to wait and see, man. You know what I mean? But Key, like I said, I was like, what Key? We like the city. And I the jail, they know what I feel. If me never do this, what I see. One time I never took care, but I'm a picky. Nobody grudge me for me thing because I know for you. They never tell you, say no trouble when I trouble you. Somebody couldn't tell you, say so it obvious. Are we at on the volume? Pump. Everybody vex, never said that, so I need to show my respect to the dead. Me not understand where some man a mess, but me just couldn't put no bubbles in my head. All of a sudden, everybody told me to tell the girl I said they pregnant with me out. Remember, said them used to send me go to school and used to buy and Bob just now. We like the city. And why me don't know? Anyway, we have to go back to 2016 because that was an epic year for the artist stepping out on the scene and leaving his mark, his imprint in dancehall music. You understand? With that classic album there, No Level Unlock. yes. So, why? I tell the people, wait. Patiently waiting, and like I said, hopefully Alkaline gear up or drop some new things. Like I said, you have a few shows coming up, so you don't know some new things. And like I said, since Alkaline is on the ground, I'm expecting the work to be putting in unless he's touring, doing shows, getting bookings, back to back. But other than that, I'm expecting some new materials. And this is one, like I said, this is the second one second new release in less than what, 2 weeks? Or in less than a week? Is less a week, 2 weeks? Cause we just got priority, and then we see Alkaline about preview this one key and about to release. Well, you don't want to see preview it, you don't know, but I'm waiting to see. You guys let me know if y'all anticipating this one same way, because I'm not even gonna ask if y'all anticipating this one. You know what I mean? But yeah, same way over here, But why? May I wait and see, people? You know what I mean? May I wait and see. Anyway, you guys let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. And I want to talk about this Mavado and DJ Akademiks linking up, because I've been saying this the other day. DJ Akademiks, I don't know if he's leaning more on that side of the culture now, based on his background being Jamaican. And we see he's, cause he interviewed Vibes Cartel, he interviewed Bounty Killer, and now I see DJ Akademiks and Mavado backstage. I don't know exactly where it was, if it was at one of the Barclay shows, but no, I'm seeing the video clip, and I don't know if I'm just keeping it real, right? I just saw the video, and it just came to my thought. I was like, wow, because I was saying this, I was like, I think DJ Akademiks would love to do an interview with Mavado. Because think about it. He did one with Vibes Cartel, right? He did one with Bounty Killer. Hey, the only artist out of the alliance, that DJ Akademiks in interview right now is probably a Mavado or Busy. Well, I'm talking about it like the giants, but probably a Busy Signal and a Mavado right now. Let's put it that way. And now we see DJ Akademiks and Mavado link up. I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, maybe an interview could be in the making, or DJ Akademiks, he's Jamaican, so by right, not because he came over here and he became an American and he's doing his thing, but by right, birthright, he's Jamaican. So to see him and the artists them link up, and like I said the other day, the interview with Bounty Killer, very controversial, talking about Alkaline, saying we just like with Vibes Cartel. So seeing him and Mavado link up now, could it be an interview in the making with DJ Akademiks and Mavado? I don't know, but I just wanted to share that with you guys, because like I said, I spoke on it, and then to see the video now with him and Mavado, I was like, wow, could be one of them things. But Mavado's been over here for years, been out, and I've never seen him. Mavado same way, you really don't see a whole heap of interview with Mavado. But for some reason, them always want to see Alkaline do interview. But I don't know at last I see Mavado sit down and do an interview, a sit down interview. So this DJ Akademiks interview would be very interested, the least I should say. Right? But is it going to happen? I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. But anyway, people, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until the next notification, Wago, stay blessed. I'm out.